Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the SMT. Let's take a look at this development that's actually coming from a couple of news outlets. What's happening here is we have some really valuable insight about the merger. It's insight that I think gives us some confirmation and just lets us know about some of the things that we really kind of were assuming about the merger, things kind of going on behind closed doors, and some things that are pretty apparent, and now we kind of have the skinny on it. So here's the current situation. Deutsche Telekom, T-Mobile, Sprint. The companies believe that the state attorney general spearheading the block, Letitia James, she wants this thing to go to trial. They believe she's denying dialogue and engagement. She's not really trying to work towards a settlement. She's doing all this for FaceTime. She's trying to get to trial proceedings. That's kind of where they're at. Now, Letitia James, what she believes, what she's doing, her whole approach in all of this, she's not backing down. She's not going to be conceding her stance. She believes that the concessions are not good enough to actually create Dish as a fourth carrier. She believes that, there needs to be more in place, if that's even possible in this deal. She's not budging. So in terms of the analysis and all this and what's going on, there are no official settlement discussions. We assume that there might be, but that's kind of important here. There aren't any official discussions. They're not at the table giving and taking and negotiating items and deals. The Deutsche Telekom, T-Mobile, Sprint side, reps are reaching out to her, and she's taking the calls, but they're not working towards any type of medium or deal elements. So they're regularly trying to engage her, but she's not really working with them. So she's not going to be backing down. She's denying the current concessions as being sufficient. Dish concessions appear to not be good enough for her. At least that's what she's saying and implying. In order to make them a real player, she thinks there needs to be a way more. I mean, they're not even close from what it appears. Now, on the bright side, this does mean that the door is open and there are some conversations going on, and that's good. When conversations can be had, that communication can lead to a deal. However, on the not so bright side, worst case scenario, if this proceeds and this thing drags out, the worst thing that could happen out of everything is that T-Mobile says this is too much. We're not going to give up any more. It's not worth it at this point. We've got to do this in 5G. We're not giving up 2.5 gigahertz spectrum. We're not going to be doing anything else. They may walk away. That's the worst case scenario. And I could see this playing out a couple different ways. We get the DOJ approved it. They set up concessions. We get the FCC approved it. They set up their concessions. All that's fine and dandy. But if it gets down to a point where this thing drags out and all these legal fees start building up, I mean, can they reach a settlement within the next 3 months? They've got till December 9th, right? The December court date. And when those court date, when that happens and we get these proceedings, does the judge see it the T-Mobile way? Does the judge see it the attorneys general way? Or can they coerce both sides into forming some kind of a settlement or deal with concessions they can both live with? There's so many things that could happen, which is why to this day, a lot of analysts, a lot of, experts, quote unquote, they're saying that this deal is still 50-50, bottom line. And that's so true in so many different levels. However, the only way this deal gets done without this getting super messy is if a settlement reaches, whether it's before the court date, whether it's as a consequence of the courts, there has to be a settlement because the state side is not going anywhere as long as Letitia James is pushing it. So she's public enemy number one if you are pro-merger. And if you are anti-merger, she's the white knight. So you guys let me know what you think of these news. Go ahead and drop me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of it. I'm sure there's going to be tons of opinions in the description or in the comment box. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. It really, truly is great insight, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, so go ahead and drop me that line. If you like this video and you want to see more of it, go ahead and like this video and then share it. And make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an upload from the SMT. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. And if you'd like to get more involved with the SMT communities, we've got the Discord community. We've got the Patreon page if you'd like to get more access to other videos and exclusive content. Check that out. We've got links in the description box below, as well as a PayPal link if you would like to provide a smaller or occasional monetary donation to help support production here on the SMT YouTube channel. I think I'll leave it at that. I am the SMT, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.